that was a kind of a moment, you know.
Mm-hmm. Hey, do you wanna post the link this week?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. I'll share the thing, but I want you to post the thing. Mostly because I don't want to do it. I don't know why. It's one of those things where I just like.
It's a little tedious.
It's a little tedious. I think it's the best version of whatever that is, whatever that you would call that.
Yeah.
It's just not fun, you know. Honestly, I think my biggest problem is I have the whole like the Google thing where you have multiple profiles. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, it's so annoying.
And to post it on YouTube, I have to use a different profile, and it's really irritating. You gotta go to the Mattermost, go get it. You know what I mean?
It's very true.
Did you already post it?
Mm-hmm.
The link?
Oh shoot! I posted it as myself. That dog ain't going.
See? Oh no, not that link. I did that. I did that already.
Oh, you mean
the share
link.
the thing, the link.
I'm sorry. I thought we got our wires crossed there.
Yeah.
All right.
That was a crosshair of wires moment right there.
It's the response spreadsheet, right? Or is it the form? I guess it'd be the form, wouldn't it?
Kimberly got the journal and the side quest in the mail today. Congratulations.
Nice. Congrats.
Kimberly is the one who guessed Portland, Oregon as our top 3
Oh yeah.
top 3 city in America. I was honestly dumbfounded. I said, I think you know more than you're letting on to know. You know? I didn't say that. Did we change? Oh, that's why. Sorry, guys. Just 1 second. Just 1 second there. Pulling up YouTube.
Okay. The form is up and pinned.
Is it on YouTube?
Not yet. I'm getting there.
I'm getting there.
YouTube has its own form of monotony as well. You gotta like sign in as the right account and.
Kimberly said that 2-day shipping was not necessary. Oh.
Oh.
You know, it's funny that you say that because today in our team meeting, I said this to our whole team, and it was said through the kindest the kindest possible tone. But I said one of my favorite things about working here is that we do things unnecessarily like good. Like we're always trying to do like things that like people aren't really that worried about. We try to do it like the best. Like a lot of people are just trying to buy a journal. And today we spent like 30 minutes talking about the lore of the galaxy of Astoria, right? In our team meeting.
Show the map.
We could. We'll do it later. But it's like we go like unnecessarily hard on so many things.
You guys are about to. You're in for some really good beans today.
Mm-hmm.
Like some. I almost don't want to show them. They're almost too good.
Some good beans.
Because it's far away.
But Hope has only been here once before and may have to duck out early from work.
It's okay, Hope.
Hey,
stay for as long as you like.
Stay. Yeah. I don't know. You kind of
stole it from you.
But
yeah.
Melissa doesn't like FedEx for reasons that we're very aware of.
Yeah. I think people's opinion of delivery services is highly dependent on where they live and what the coverage of said delivery service is like.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like what other what basis do you have? As you know, a small business that works with actual delivery services, FedEx is pretty good.
Yeah, from our side, they actually are the nice, like they're like the best to work with.
USPS.
They told us we didn't have hearts.
Terrible.
They said we have no soul. They said that to me. Looked me in the eye and said that to me. You know what kind of damage that does to someone's psyche?
Wow.
That's like the opposite of a bracket clock.
Yeah. So USPS, no good. So we use FedEx. We're starting to use UPS more.
We actually use a variety of things now.
We do.
We use the best possible shipping for the quantity shipped.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. We have more options now because of our great shipping partner. They've done such a great job.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I think they've done better than we thought they would do.
I
think we had high hopes for them too. I just think they've done a really, really great job.
I would agree with that 100%. I think that our first experience with a shipping partner was very negative.
Yeah.
And we, spoke with these guys
a long time ago.
A while ago, and had really high hopes that we would work with them again. And the time finally arrived. We were able to do that. And we did have high expectations. We're like, hey, this is the bar. And they have done nothing but over-deliver. They're so good to work with. Any chance I get, I ask heroes, hey, how did the journal show up? Was it damaged at all? And every time it's, the denting is like minimal and the delivery is fast and orders get fulfilled. Like on Potion's Purple release day, orders were getting fulfilled. And if I know for a fact, and Kyle can probably attest to this, if we were fulfilling that one by ourselves, there's no way we would have started fulfilling orders same day.
Yeah.
There's just no way.
It's literally impossible.
So yeah, super cool.
There was a question asked by Melinda, and I think it's a great question because we get to address this. Melinda asked, "Is it weird to start a journal on a Friday or a Saturday?" No, it's not weird.
No.
You know what's the best part about it? Is that you get to be the hero of your story no matter what day of the week it is. That's why we built the journal the way we did.
It's true. I think it'd be weird if you didn't start a journal.
Ooh.
Just kidding. But like I said, I don't know where everyone is today. We only have 23 people in here. But the good news is that for those who are here, we're gonna spill some huge beans for you.
Hugeums.
Huge.
Honestly,
beans.
I think we should do like a very cursory walkthrough.
Wow.
We should choose like a couple of our favorite things from all of the, because we have all the assets. Like,
that's true.
Like we have a ton of assets. Would you guys want a Galaxy of Astoria walk, like a kind of like teaser, or should we do like a planned live stream where we just tease it?
I mean, we got to do a planned live stream no matter what.
Yeah.
But I like it. I like how there isn't a lot of people here.
Yeah.
And
I mean, there kind of is. I mean, there's 25 plus.
It's true. Usually we have like a little bit more, but I'm kind of down to do like, kind of a.
Yeah, like a little bit of a.
Like you had to be there.
You had to be their moment. We should take these down, so people can't go back and watch it.
Or if they, I mean, yeah, but no, I mean, same thing. If they're going back to watch the live streams, I think that shows a pretty solid level of dedication.
Yeah,
as well.
It's true.
So we'll show you some really big beans, and then we'll show you a few more beans.
Yeah. So get them all to Bert. We'll chat until you get them all sent over, and then we'll just do a little look-see.
Okay.
Rachel said, I recently realized I was struggling on my quest because it wasn't just the right time. Decided instead of switching halfway through the journal, I put it on my shelf and started a new one. This quest will be waiting for me when I'm ready for it.
I like that.
That's so special.
Yeah. It takes a lot of like,
yeah.
What's the right word? What's the word I'm looking for? I guess humility. Is that the right word?
It could be.
There might be a better word for that, Rachel, but it just takes, I think it takes a level of like, self-awareness is maybe a better term, but it's like, hey, there wasn't bad work that was done here. It wasn't wasted time, but my priorities have shifted a little bit, and I'm allowed to put this on pause and focus on another part of my life without having to like go through some existential crisis or change my identity 180 or feel like a failure. That takes a lot of self-awareness and humility and grace, and those can be really hard. So
yeah,
you should be proud.
I also really like the fact that there's two ways you could have done it. You could have just kept using the same journal and changed your goal, or use a different one, right? Like I like that there's like, thank you so much for supporting us, that you have additional journals at your disposal. But also like it's cool that you had that choice. I don't know. I think of like, cause I've had journals that I've changed the quest in like 4 or 5 times. But I like that whenever you look at that journal, you think of that quest specifically.
Yeah, it's true. Sometimes starting over with the intro content is really nice.
Can I apologize, everybody? I have something I need to apologize for.
Uh-oh.
So this year, Groundhog's Day came and passed.
Okay.
And the fact that we didn't make a graphic of a groundhog looking over and seeing the shadow from our journal,
like the character, the shadow.
Yeah.
I get it now.
is an absolute miss. It's an absolute miss.
How many holidays have a shadow involved?
Right?
Probably just Halloween.
Probably just Halloween and Groundhog's Day. Is Groundhog Day a holiday?
That is a really good question.
I bet Bill Murray would say it is.
Right now, give us a Y or an N, a yes or a no. If Groundhog's Day is a holiday, yes or no? Is it a holiday?
Groundhog passed away this year, so maybe it's a good thing you didn't. Might have been too soon.
Oof.
Are people emotionally attached to the groundhog?
I'm sure they are.
Do you think it's a lot like the horse, the mini horse from Little Sebastian? You think that?
I mean,
I was thinking we do assets instead of pages.
It feels a little insensitive. Oh, assets, like.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking through our new journal.
Yeah, I was thinking we do like just like some like maybe we do like an act break page.
Okay.
Like Ryan's been showing us a lot of really cool like just like little art pieces he's made.
That's true.
Like that. I think like that would be a good one.
We can walk through a whole daily page section.
Oh yeah, that's right. Let's do that.
So yeah, we'll show you guys a whole daily page section. What I'll do is I'll just share this. It's one of my favorite.
So it hasn't been the same groundhog forever. So the groundhog dying, though I don't want to be insensitive, is like something that's happened before, and it's like it's not unprecedented.
Right. It's not like groundhogs live to be 100 years old.
Yeah. So it's an inevitable thing, which is unfortunate. But either way, I apologize. That's a missed opportunity from us. Nick's probably like, why are you talking about this?
Oh, what just happened?
I love it. Oh. Punxsutawney Phil didn't die, though. The main one. The one who only has a 40% success rate. Which I feel like is low. Feels a little low to like warrant an entire holiday, you know?
Sorry, I like lost the live stream. I'm not sure where it went.
Whoa! It's on our page. Let's see. Is this the beginning or the end? All right, let's do this.
So yeah, we did. Hold on.
Oh.
Wait.
OBS has never done that before.
Wait.
I think we're back now. Okay.
We're back. that was scary. Sorry about that, everyone. Okay. It's time for us to share a little bit of beans. So we are going to show you some of the newest assets from the Galaxy of Astoria Journal. Now, you should be very excited about this because we have been working on this from since 2019. So it has been a very long time. We have never shared some of these sneak peeks with anyone before, other than our team internally here. So you're getting the freshest beans in all the land. Don't get too excited though, because it doesn't come out until the summertime, June, July. But we wanted to give you guys some sneak peeks because we are.
Do they want us to see? Do you guys want to see us when we do this or no?
I think it's okay. I think we can just do it full because it's going to be a daily page. Cool. So this is one of the chapter break images from, I believe, the end of the 3rd chapter into the 4th chapter of the story. So this is where we meet Booster. That is Booster the Brave, right?
Yes.
Booster the Brave. Booster is, of course, a Gaul. If you have used the Legend of Astoria Journal, you will notice that is kind of the same race from the LOI, but of course he's more of like a Chewbacca figure in this one, and he helps you along the adventure. So,
are you guys inventing your own language? Been there, done that. I don't know what Ryan got that from. I think one of those is just like
What?
the language right there.
Oh, yeah. Ryan invented a whole language for this journal.
Yeah. He speaks it. He exclusively speaks it in our meetings, and it's very confusing.
Yeah. So
Alrighty.
here, this is another image from the same.
Wait, it didn't change.
It'll catch up.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's another image from the same chapter break. So this is you hiding from one of the characters in the journal. The Shadow Hunter is what we have coined his name to be. So that's the Shadow Hunter there in the back. There's this kind of menacing looking drone. And then there's a couple mousadillos on the ground is what those are called actually. So we really did a deep dive on lore in this, this version. We've named a lot of things. It's very, very sci-fi, very much a love letter to that genre. And it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Why don't we show you the daily page that kind of takes place before this? You got to go all the way back. Keep going.
That's the furthest in this folder. This one that you shared me.
Here. I think it's the way it's ordered is out of order. I know that's right. Wait. Weird. Okay. Well, this is the first one. The first part of the daily page. Super cool. This is sort of you, the main character, crossing the threshold in many ways, leaving the Humdrum Outpost, which is where the main character in the story is from, on the planet Ordinarium 3.
Obviously.
We had to name everything. And so this is kind of the main city on Ordinarium 3. Ordinarium 3 is kind of like a flyover planet, so very unassuming, lots of kind of trading. It's along what's called the Fortune trade route.
Obviously.
I didn't realize I knew all this stuff on the top of my head.
Yeah.
But I guess it just lives rent-free. So we will kind of do a slow walkthrough. As you can see on the right-hand page, there's a little ship that kind of has some trouble taking off. The robots are all freaked out. You starts to enter the city, and then we move in. Sorry, this is out of order. And we move into the next page. This is page 3, so you get to see all these fun little aliens that are kind of walking around the city. You get to see all these fun different little characters that we cooked up, and you see a little bit more of the interior of the city. This is so out of order. Sorry. And then the 4th page, a little bit more of that. You see there's like a little argument taking place on the left with these are called fuzzle bugs, those little pom-pom looking things with 3 eyes.
They're much more menacing than you believe.
They're very menacing, actually. There's a whole bio in the back.
Yeah.
The ship, we go to number 5 here. And then you can start to see a shadow of something here, and everyone's kind of looking up to the sky like what's going on. We have you down here kind of by the crease of the page, rounding the corner with the quota bot. For those who don't know, we obviously had to update quota to kind of meet the expectations of the space sci-fi genre. So quota is now a little floating little robot. There will still be quotes every day. There isn't on these pages.
Is there a Wall-E reference back here?
Where? Right here?
Is that Wall-E?
It definitely is. It definitely is a Wall-E reference. Good catch. I wasn't gonna say anything. This is like a Cauldron Clinger reference. This is like 2319, Monsters Inc. kind of reference. Anyway, so then a ship crashes into the ground, the one that took off previously, and there's kind of a big kind of moment there in the chaos of the city. On the right hand side, we see the Shadow Hunter appear on the page, kind of out of the dark alley. We see Booster the Brave here on the right, and then we see you not knowing that they're being followed by the Shadow Hunter. Oops, which one is this? And then the last page here in this chapter, we have a guy, I think, getting crushed by the ship. It's a rough and tumble town. And then we have you kind of walking, and we have Booster picking up on the fact that he's being followed, which is why Booster helps him out and becomes one of the crew members. So yeah, that is a little bit of beans on one of the daily pages. Now, what you're about to see
is us. Hey, everyone.
Is us. We're back. Some more beans. We have a little bit more beans for you guys. Sorry we haven't been responding to a lot of the comments, but I'm trying to spend time explaining what's going on here. And that's right. Miriam is correct. The frog on every single daily page becomes a little frog cyborg because, you still got to eat the frog, but the frog is now a cyborg. So future frog. What we're going to show you now will actually be the end paper of the Galaxy of Astoria journals. I can't tell you which colors we're going with yet, but I can tell you that when you do open your journal, this will be what you see right there. It's kind of hard. Can we zoom in? So this is the map of the Galaxy of Astoria. We went to Misty to do Misty B, of course. If you guys don't know already, she has done maps for IMA as well as LOI. And so we had to, get her help to help us with the Galaxy of Astoria map. And I love the way that this turned out. This thing is incredible. Yes, it's the Astoria Galaxy Guide, kind of a nod to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And so we have Ordinarium up there in the top left, Ordinarium 1, 2, and then, of course, Ordinarium 3, which is where the story starts. Mm-hmm. Then we have a bunch of other planets that, to be honest, don't really appear in the story. Well, I guess I won't spoil it. But
yeah.
What I will say is that the adventure eventually lands you on Plantasia. And that is sort of where the third act of the story takes place. And I will I'll let you take a wild guess as to which planet here is the menacing one.
Cool.
Any guesses? It's the Shadow Core.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this is kind of the world that this story takes place in. I think this turned out super well. I'm very proud to have this be the end paper. Mm-hmm. And I think that it's going to be super immersive, very enticing for when stories for when heroes hop into the story. So, yeah. That's that. You have any thoughts on it?
Nope.
Cool.
No, I think this will be fun. It's funny because this is our most lore driven release that we've ever done. Because we have the 4 years of building these things, that we have a lot of backbone, and when people first started doing the Heroes Journal, we put no lore at all into the journal because we were afraid that we were telling our story and someone else wasn't able to tell their story. But I think because of feedback from all of you guys, as well as just like doing this thing for 3 to 4 years. Mm-hmm. I think we found like a really good balance of like lore, but also letting you make it your own and feel like you're living your own quest and story.
Yeah.
So it's cool to have like at launch this much kind of depth, and also like this is just like a love letter to sci-fi. This is like Ryan's love letter to sci-fi. Like Ryan loves sci-fi content.
That's true.
And yeah, this you can tell. when you look through this journal, you can genuinely tell that he loves it, and I'm super excited for you guys to like get your hands on it. It's gonna be a long time, but
yeah, it's gonna be really good. I'm very excited for you guys to see it. We put a lot of work into this one, so we are probably about a month away, maybe a little less than a month from finishing everything. Mm-hmm. And then we got to place the order and stuff, but yeah, it's been a long time coming. I'm very excited for it. I was gonna say something else about it, but I can't.
You guys do a Galaxy week of live streams. We haven't quite figured out what we want to do for the launch party.
It's true.
You know, honestly though, we got to do something big because it's called a launch, and it's a space theme.
Nice.
Like we have to go. We have to go for
a launch event.
Yeah. I was gonna say. Oh, I read a comment. I was gonna say something about it.
James G.
Yeah.
James G on YouTube said, "You guys missed a great opportunity to put a flat planet on the map."
Oh, it's there. You just can't see it because it's sideways.
So yeah, James.
So
they're actually all flat because it is a 2D kind of map.
We couldn't tell you what it was.
Every single planet. It's kind of like a quarter. It's just happens to be facing you, so it looks 3-dimensional, but it is actually flat.
Yeah. I saw something the other day. Was like do people who think the planet is flat, which I'm not going to speak any opinions on that. Do they think the moon is flat too?
Good question.
And I was like, I've never heard of a flat mooner.
I forget the name. I forget the term for it. But did you know the moon does not rotate?
It doesn't?
It just faces us. Like it doesn't move on its own. Like
Axis?
It doesn't rotate like the Earth does. It just the same side of the moon is the one that we see all the time. That's why they say the dark side of the moon, because we've never been there. No one's ever seen that.
In the song from Milan.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the only reference to that part of the moon.
It's very
in any
it's astrologically correct. Anyway,
how do I find out which country you ship to?
Good question.
We have a list somewhere. I would just email us. That's probably the best way to do it.
I think that they actually commented on one of our YouTube videos today or yesterday maybe.
Yeah.
And asked the same question, and I was trying to figure out an answer.
How about this? What country are you in? And then we can just tell you. We can tell you straight up.
We could probably just tell you what country, if we're able to ship.
It's like 15 countries, so I don't want to list them off the top of my head. But if you tell me which one you're from, then maybe I'll be able to tell you.
Neela said that's correct, so now I feel justified.
You're a regular Neil deGrasse Tyson over here.
I have a soft spot for space.
You do.
I think you know that.
You really do.
I actually, on the plane back, I was in Austin last week. That's why you guys just had the pleasure of having Solo Kyle live stream. And on the flight back, I watched one of my favorite sci-fi films, Ad Astra, with Brad Pitt.
We do not ship to Argentina, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Argentina actually has a lot of strict import laws. I don't know if you know that.
Sorry about that.
You probably do.
South America is really difficult to ship to for whatever reason. I don't know if you know why.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but we are working on it, I promise. But we do not ship to Argentina for the time being. We've probably shipped things to Argentina in the past. In fact, I know we have because of Kickstarter. But yeah.
I'm going to sound really dumb, but okay. I was like, is Buenos Aires the capital of Argentina? But I wasn't 100% sure. But it is.
Buenos Aires?
Yeah. Buenos Aires.
Buenos Aires. Yeah, sorry about that. We're working on it. We're still, the little company that could. So we're working on getting more shipping zones covered. But thank you for asking.
You know what's crazy is that aren't time zones all vertical? They're not like they're not horizontal.
Yeah.
So it's like you could go super far south and it's the same time, but if you go like an hour east, it can change. You know what I mean?
Very weird. Do you think that they should turn time zones into like a checkerboard?
I want to make it more confusing. Honestly, my biggest critique of time zones is that there's never half-hour changes. Like, you're telling me that the world works so simple on full hour changes?
Hey, so I'm not sure how to say your YouTube username. For people on Facebook, we're talking to the Argentina resident here on YouTube. Do not spend money on the PDF. Just shoot an email to support@theheroesjournal.co, and we will send you the full digital bundle for free, because
it's not really fair.
It's not really fair, If
you already bought it, we'll refund it.
Yeah, and if you already bought it, let us know. We could just refund you. But out of the goodness of our heart, you're here watching our live stream, which means a lot to us. We would be glad to send you all the digital stuff for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, Melissa likes my thoughts about time zones.
Kyle does love time zones.
I love it.
I still struggle with time zones, but we're learning.
Yeah. It's honestly, it's one of those things where I actually love that you're bad with time zones, because then I get to do the time zone thing.
Right.
If you were good time zones, then I would never get the chance to time zone correct you.
It's time zone.
Like correct. Today was the best example. Nick was like, this person's available from this time to this time on the East Coast. And then he went 3 hours ahead. And I was like, no. It's actually 3 hours behind. And he was like, oh my gosh, you're so smart, Kyle. And I was like, yeah.
That was about 90% accurate. Rashab, I'm very sorry. You did miss the GOI beans. And believe me, they were some tasty beans. It's pronounced Ollie, by the way.
Ollie.
You rock, Ollie. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Rashab, yes, sorry, you did miss the GOI beans. They are fantastic. After the live stream's over, go back and watch them, because we dropped some major beans.
I'm gonna start Brag O'Clock off with a brag about us. Is that weird?
Wow. Well, are you sure it's?
It's a half past a quarter to a brag o'clock.
To a brag.
Because my thought is we could brag o'clock and we could talk a little bit and then we give away a journal. That was my thought.
Is it because it's highly dependent on what time zone we're in, right?
Yeah. So we are currently in the brag time zone.
Shut up.
It's the BST.
Shut up. The BST. I don't hate that.
Yeah, but the problem with BST, it sounds like BST. It sounds like a drink that is BS. BST.
Oh,
yeah.
BST.
Yeah.
Bullshit tea. Wow. Amazing. Speaking of tea, I probably shouldn't say this, but I'm going to. If you guys have heard of D&T, D&T, it's like D&D, like Dungeons and Dragons, but it's like the letter D, ampersand, T. And they sell teas that are like inspired by Dungeons and Dragons and kind of nerdy and immersive. I thought that was really cool. And we've seen them at cons and stuff before, and they recently reached out to us. And they just seem like a really cool little company. So if you guys want to support them, go ahead and do that. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say about that.
Yeah, we like them. They're very nice.
So
this is my brag.
Okay. So we should probably explain what's going on.
Oh, yes, of course.
Every Friday we give away a free journal. That's why this is called Free Journal Friday for those who may not be regulars here. So you have a chance to win a free journal. All you got to do is sign up. However, we do that at the end of the hour. Before we do that, we do another segment called Brag O'Clock. And that is very simply where we give you the floor, or rather the chat bar, to basically just say what you are proud of yourself for this last week. This is a moment for you to throw humility out the window, to not belittle any of your deeds or your actions or feelings about yourself, and just swing for the fences, just for like 5 minutes. Be extremely proud of yourself. What's going to happen is Kyle and I are going to take turns reading the things that you type in here, because we think that people don't get told that they're doing a good job enough. And when you say that you're proud of yourself, I think it does something in your brain that's very positive. And when you hear us say it back to you and, announce it to the community here, I think it also is pretty meaningful too. So just humor us for about 5 minutes. If you never comment, if you just are kind of a fly on the wall in the live streams, this is your chance to comment and participate and jump in. So yeah, it is now Brag O'Clock.
Cool. I'm going to start us off. So I ran the numbers today. If many of you may know that we do this thing called Free 71, where we give away the first 71 pages of the journals for completely free. It's always available. It's on our website. You can always go do that. One of our thoughts was that we want to get rid of the pay barrier between any of the things that would stop someone from purchasing a journal. Because we believe that we've stumbled upon something that it can genuinely change someone's life. And we wanted to make sure that we're not like a massive, there's not a money barrier between changing your life. Anyways, I ran the numbers today. And last week I showed you we had sold 4,100 journals on the year, which is still incredible, an incredible number. But we have given away this year a total of 1,200 free PDFs of the Heroes Journal in varying
1,200 or 12,000?
12,000. Sorry, 12,000 free PDFs in varying lengths.
Yeah.
To heroes, much like a lot of you.
Yeah.
Which means that 25% of the journals were sent out this year were paid, and there were 75% of journals that were sent out free of charge because we believe that this is something that can genuinely change someone's life, and forcing someone to pay for it feels unethical. We obviously love that you guys pay for it because it allows us to follow this thing, but having the platform be able to give away for free means a lot to us. And thank you all for supporting us and allowing us to have the opportunity to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Our mission is to help 100,000 heroes go on their quests this year. And if you include that number of giving away our content for free,
it's almost 17,000.
It's almost 17,000. And I checked, we're only 13% of the way there. And if it was 17,000, that puts us at 17% of the way to our goal for 2022, which makes me immensely proud. And I hope that those people that get the journal, whether it's paid or for free or it's physical or digital or whatever, that they love it and that it genuinely helps them, because that's what we're here to do. Okay. That's a good brag.
It was a good Thank you. I appreciate that. I think it's a good brag too.
It's time to read some other people's brags.
Devorah said, my friend, mentor / fellow hero launched book 3 in their series. That's amazing. That's so cool.
Start.
I love a brag for somebody else.
Melissa said, all my notes are done for my job. Good for you, Melissa.
Ollie said, I quit a job I hated and started pursuing my dream.
Yes.
Wow, that's amazing.
Love that. Devora also said, I started producing an audiobook.
Whoa.
Very cool. A voice actress.
Kayla said, I'm writing a book, and this week I made some big progress. That's huge. Congratulations.
Oh, this is amazing. Okay, Cody Stevens said, I got my first snake, ramen scale skin, and she is beautiful. Ramen scale skin. That is absolutely fantastic.
Certainly.
I thought it was like Rumpelstiltskin at first, and maybe that was what you were trying to do, but I love the name ramen scale skin.
Yeah.
Amazing.
The brag is the name. Hope said, proud of building a website as a non-techie, non-coder. Did it for the Southern California C.S. Lewis Society.
Wow.
Also, welcome back, Hope. I saw that.
That is incredible. That's super cool, Hope.
The Inklings of Southern California.
The Inklings of San Diego. Okay.
Ah, yes.
Yes, of course. Ashley Ann Cole. This is a big one. Ashley gave birth to her first child on February 5th. She said he is a happy, healthy baby boy, and it has been an amazing first couple of weeks watching him grow.
Oh wow,
we got a hero baby in here.
Yeah, hero baby, a young hero,
a youngling. We have a name for our customers. We call you heroes, or even if you're not a customer, we're gonna call you a hero. What do we call newborn babies?
Or just like the children of heroes. Are they still heroes, or do we want to have a different name for them? I guess everyone can decide that.
All jokes aside, congratulations, Ashley. Yes. That's amazing. Help us brainstorm a name for the young ones.
Mary Peterson said, after 10 months of searching, I got a job offer with a 50% increase in my salary.
Wow.
That's amazing.
That's a huge increase. Good for you, Mary. That's amazing. Crystal said, I've managed to complete my basic goals every day this week.
Whoa.
That's amazing.
That's
we
huge.
love weeks like that. Building momentum, building off yesterday, continuing to move forward. Good for you, Crystal.
Stacy started their 6th Heroes Journal this week.
Wow.
That's a lot.
I don't know if I've ever seen someone say 6th.
Yeah, Mary, are you in the lead? I mean, Stacy, sorry.
It's not a competition.
Stacy, are you in the lead right now? Do you have the most filled out Heroes Journals?
There's no leads. It's not a competition. But that, I've never seen someone say 6. That blows my mind, to be frank.
Sorry, it's not a competition.
It's not.
It's a competition.
It's not. Michelle Blewett, I finished a 5K and began another. Also will be on my way to see Elton John next Friday.
Whoa.
After a 2-year delay due to COVID. Those are very exciting things. I hope that you listen to Elton John as you do your 5Ks, because that would be kind of poetic as well.
That would be very poetic. Patches drank an entire glass of water today. I've been working on getting more water in. Baby steps, Dragon Slayed. Congratulations. I'm terrible at drinking water as well.
You know, this is just a weird plug, but I know that Nicole Davis, who's in the Heroes headquarters, or the Heroes quarters rather, she's not in here, I don't think. She tracks her, I think, cups of water that she drinks throughout the day in her journal. I noticed that she recently posted a page, and it just says like cups of water, and she like bubbles them in. So maybe that could be a fun way to track. Either way, good for you, Patches. Chelsea Law said, my fiance's brag. He started his 90-day to sobriety this week, and using the journal, Steve, he is listening to, he is listening just not on a Facebook stream. Gotcha. Well, congratulations to Steve. Good for you. Great brag.
I love that.
And that's really nice of Chelsea to support him like that.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
I got a couple here, so I'm just going to go through all of them.
All right, go ahead.
So Rashab got through their first reflection page on IMA.
Yes.
Which is huge.
Good for you. And
then we have a couple ideas for what we call the Children of Heroes. We have Young Adventurer, and we also have Legacies.
Legacy's kind of cool.
Legacy is fun because Ali said because they inherit the adventure.
Oh, that's a cool point.
I like that. Legacy's fun. We could even do like an age cap, like anyone under 12 is Legacy, just so we can have more legacies in the system.
Amazing. Okay.
This is the brag we've all been waiting for.
Miriam has been asking for brag o'clock, and I'm about to read her. So everyone, get your popcorn, get ready, because this is going to be a good one. Miriam said, I've been on a week-long mental meltdown and struggled extremely with college, and all the lecturers were refusing to give me the answers I needed to function. But today I had a major breakthrough. I was in the fashion studio alone for a few hours and had a literal eureka, and came up with a full concept for my project and threw a test concept on the mannequin. And I'm just extremely proud of that because I came out of my creative block and mental meltdown all by myself. And that's a first. And I felt extremely empowered today. Also, this is incredible, by the way. Mm-hmm. Also, other win earlier this week, I allowed myself to have the meltdown and cry in front of people and show my struggle instead of running away from it and hiding back at home in my room. I faced my monsters. I accepted them. I struggled and then regrouped myself and got back up all by myself. Also, final brag, I made friends in Ireland and I'm really finding my place here. That's incredible.
My heart's so warm right now.
I know. Wow. So for those who may not know, Miriam is studying abroad, I believe living with a host family in Ireland.
But Miriam's also abroad from us in the sense that she's from the Netherlands.
She's originally from the Netherlands, and so she has been kind of our European hero who's consistently in the live streams, and we very much appreciate her. And this is incredible for so many reasons. I could talk about this all day. First of all, incredible. Please show us what you came up with on the mannequin. That's incredibly. I love that you had that lightning in a bottle moment. That's like the best part about creating anything. Mm-hmm. And I'm extremely impressed by your ability to have a meltdown in front of other people. That takes extreme vulnerability. Facing your monsters face to face, facing the shadow face to face, realizing it's not maybe as big and scary as you thought. It's like an incredible growth moment. So that is huge. Journal about it. Do not forget that moment. That is a huge, huge thing in your story. Thank you for sharing that, Miriam.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Alyssa, I'm over on Facebook now, so we're going to have to go every other. Cool. I was able to clip my cat's claws without a fuss. That's hard.
That is actually a big brag.
Yeah.
Trimming the nails of animals is terrifying for everyone. Chelsea Law, my brag is practicing Italian every day.
Enchanté.
Yep.
That's French.
I know.
Mackenzie said, I'm currently finally organizing all my clothes and putting them in the right places. Very tough to do. You should see my room. It's very bad.
That is a huge brag. I actually need to clean my room today. Okay. Melinda Smith. Oh, wait. Yep. Yeah. Melinda Smith. Brag. I finished my 4th journal this week in my quest to enchant my body, soul, and surroundings. Now walking 5 times a week. Better habits.
Wow.
It's amazing. I actually was doing, I was doing a little bit of snooping on Instagram. I followed the Heroes Journal hashtag. And so I saw Melinda actually posted on Instagram that she was like filling out her journal. And I noticed it was one of the last daily pages and in IMA. And it's kind of cool because the only way that I would know that was if the daily pages changed every day.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense. And I just had a cool moment where I was like, it's really, I mean, I'm one of the co-founders, so obviously I have a good familiarity with the product, but it was cool to be like, I can see this from afar and I know that you're about to cross the finish line. And that was really cool. So good for you, Melinda. 4th journal. That's a year of adventuring. Pretty cool.
Neela said, I sold out my program. I had 30 kids for an evening on Valentine's Day weekend. We had pizza, games, and dance.
Gosh.
That sounds amazing. That sounds like a lot of fun. I'm really happy that you got to share that moment with all those kids.
Incredible. I love it.
Alrighty. Hi, Juliana. Ace is trying every day to clean their dishes. That
takes some good discipline here.
Michelle increased their ability to keep connected to forward walking and mindfulness each day. Cognitively disabled, so goal focus made the week meaningful. I love that.
It's amazing. I'm going to read, I think some of the brags sort of fell through the cracks here, so I'm going to read some of them. Sorry if I missed a few.
I'm doing that too right now.
Crystal said, I started with your, or no, sorry, that was older. Okay.
Christy's the last one.
Sherry Rory Berger said, finished my free journal pages. Thank you, by the way. And I'm now ready to jump into my first journal. Cross country move. Here I come.
That's amazing.
Wow.
You know, that was actually, this is a very like euphoric moment because maybe serendipitous. Because I was thinking today, I was like, I wonder if anyone's actually finished the free version of the journal.
Yeah, me too.
But now we know someone has.
Now we know. Incredible.
Euphoric's not the right word. Serendipitous is much better.
Let's see if there's any other brags.
I think the last brag is Christy. I'm getting back into walking after illness. I took my dog and my mom and my in-laws' dogs for a mile walk yesterday.
I love it.
Congrats.
That's amazing.
Jessica did the free version as well.
That's cool. Well, hey, that concludes Brag O'Clock. Thank you for participating. We do that every Friday, and we hope that it's a time for you to let loose, to be reflective, and to be proud of the progress you've made on your quest or whatever avenue of life you are working on.
Mm-hmm.
Even if that means you just got out of bed. It's worth bragging about.
Also, Jeff finished.
Yeah.
That's 3 people who have finished the daily pages, the free.
That's really cool.
Nicole said they can't sign up. Is it not working?
Yeah, let us know if you guys have trouble signing up for the Free Journal Friday, because I think that we're about to start the giveaway.
Dude, I never realized that John put the Kimberly Davis clause in the sign up form.
Was that the same name?
Yeah, the same name. If the same name wins, they both get the prize.
So it
I love
bodes
that.
to have a common name.
Yeah.
You technically are getting 2 entries, which is amazing.
Yeah. So if you know anyone who has the same name as you,
That's the charm that John brings to the table.
yeah.
You just,
I just love that it's called the Kimberly Davis clause.
it's just not something you find often. I love that. Oh, you can create polls in YouTube. I didn't know you could do that. That's cool.
Yeah, Kimberly Davis didn't sign up today. Maybe they should for Kimberly Davis's sake.
Nice.
Well, the other Kimberly Davis wasn't here last time, so it only happens when you're both here. We're not going to like hunt down somebody else who has the same
Right.
name as you and send them a journal.
It's very true.
Yeah.
Although it's kind of interesting. Were they spelled differently?
No, it was the same.
Because we removed duplicates. That's a problem.
Oh yeah.
I wonder how that happened. Anyway,
Maybe that's why it's even crazier.
so for those who are confused, we give away a free journal every Friday. All you got to do is sign up in the forums thing that's pinned on Facebook and YouTube. I think it's pinned on YouTube.
Yeah. We're not going to start that for like another 5
no,
minutes.
I didn't pin it.
We got 5 minutes. Hey, take a load off, Nick. Join me with loads taken off.
Okay. Hey, everyone on YouTube, I'm super sorry. I posted it, but I didn't pin it, which is my bad. I just pinned the comment. It's the link is pinned on YouTube. So go ahead and sign up. Kyle and I are going to take a load off for a little bit.
So
This is becoming an unofficial segment of the live stream.
Oh yeah. So the thing about the load being taken off is that it's very important because we traditionally used our camera for live streaming. So whenever we deloaded ourselves,
Right.
it would unfocus. But now we use the computer camera, so therefore loads are now applicable for being taken off. Yeah. Someone asked if lo-fi and journal writing is a good time for the unloading zone. That's what this is called.
The unloading zone.
When we're leaned forward, this is the loaded zone, and then when we lean back, that's the unloading zone.
The Matrix unloaded. That's what I'm thinking. You know, I actually will say, because we used to semi-regularly write in our journals on the live stream. Kyle and I would actually take out our own personal heroes journals and then do an entry. We would play some lo-fi music. And I'm curious if you guys miss that. I think that
Miriam has made mention of it.
Yeah, sometimes I do miss it. You know, I do miss it. I usually fill my journal out in the mornings. But you know, maybe we could do it together.
Yeah. Just
take a load off. Just big old yawn.
Yeah, get the yawn off.
Get the yawn off.
Lo-fi plus THJ equals my morning routine this week. Definitely an unloading zone. I love that.
Take an unloading.
Who still listens to the Heroes Journal lo-fi? Is that still a thing?
Yeah, for those who don't know, we for some reason were dead set on making an animated like loop.
Yeah.
If you guys are familiar with like lo-fi music, which is like lo-fi hip hop, super chill beats and stuff.
Yeah.
There is this thing called the Lo-Fi Girl that's very popular in that community. And for some reason, we insisted on making our own version of it, making our own lo-fi mix. And it is officially on YouTube. It's like 45 minutes long.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Chelsea said, I just running dungeons on World of Warcraft.
Nice.
Okay. I thought you were saying I was running a Dungeons and Dragons campaign on World of Warcraft, which would be wild. But I feel like you could actually do that. In theory.
So Audrey Reed said, you talked about filling out your own journal. I immediately thought of the Jimmy Fallon segment where he writes thank you notes. You seen that? Amazing. You know, unlike Jimmy Fallon, I actually do write in my journal. And I do it for me.
Yeah.
Not as a bit. I do it in the early hours of the morning because it helps me.
Yeah. Well, should we reload and give away a free journal?
Yeah. Should we think we should load up?
You wanna rev up and load up?
Let's rev up and load out.
Cool.
All right, load's back on.
I've been waiting for an HJ ASMR for a while now. How do we do that?
Nah, I don't want to do that. That's yeah. Like none of those sounds happen.
The Sleepy Hosts, your favorite sleepy hosts, Nick and Kyle, come to fruition. Come to give you a journal on a Friday afternoon.
Your favorite sleepy hosts. This is the Heroes Journal, Free Journal Friday. I'm your sleepy host, Nick, with your sleepy host, Kyle.
Get your sleepers on, because we're about to get sleepy.
Can you tell it's like the end of the week on Friday? Kind of losing our minds.
Losing my mind.
Oof. All right, let's give away a free journal before we say something that we're going to regret.
What would we ever regret?
I don't know. You know what I never regret? Spending time with everyone here.
So true.
Spending time on Free Journal Friday.
Just live and let live, you know?
Never regret it.
What does that even mean?
Live and let live?
Yeah, what does that mean?
You know, I think it just means live your life and leave other people alone.
I hate it when I'm scrolling and I get to the top, you know?
Yeah.
You ever experienced that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of hard on Mattermost. They don't make it easy.
Come on now. Get there. Oh, yeah.
Essica.
What do you say?
Well, so you copied it. Anyway.
Well, did I cover my own name?
No. So you copied everyone's, but look at the very first one. Yeah, there you go. Okay, cool.
All right.
Names have officially been added to the wheel, the giveaway wheel. Now, you thought we were just going to randomize it like we used to? No. It's a giant, obnoxious
We've been on the wheel of names for a while, though.
Yeah, so how this works is we're going to spin this wheel. We're going to randomly select one of the people who applied for a free journal. Whoever it lands on is going to win. Almost. To truly win, you have to comment either on YouTube or Facebook, that's my journal, or huzzah, or I'm here, or whatever. Otherwise, we got to re-roll. You have exactly 90 seconds after we say your name to claim your free journal. And again, if you don't, we got to give it to someone else. Shall we spin?
Yes.
Yes, we shall. And the winner of Free Journal Friday on February 18th, 2022 is Jeff Porter! Come on down.
I see Jeff Porter on the right. Jeff Porter just talked about coffee never being a regret. No regrets for Jeff Porter.
Not today.
Not
Jeff
today.
Porter, come on down.
Not today.
Claim your free journal. Because it is Free Journal Friday.
Random time zone thought. Okay, I'm here for that. Somewhere in the world, you would travel 1 hour to the side, and it'd be a literal 23 to 24 hour time difference.
Jeff is here.
That would be wild.
Congratulations, Jeff. You have won your Heroes Journal for free because it's Free Journal Friday. It's a very roundabout way of saying that. But congratulations, Jeff. Super glad that you were here for this today. Thank you
Seriously.
for participating. We give away a journal every single Friday because we are trying to help as many people as we can feel like the hero of an epic adventure, an epic story. And to those of you who come to this live stream, listen to Kyle and I be goofy and talk about random stuff and spill beans and do brag o'clock and take a load off. It means a lot. It means a lot that we do this. We are so lucky to live in a day and age where we can speak directly to our heroes and hear feedback, hear ideas, hear how you guys are doing, celebrate and support you guys however we can. Yeah, I feel like we get to do the coolest thing in the world. And it's not easy. We definitely have some hard days. It's hard to run a business. It just is. But being here on Fridays with you guys makes it a little bit more fun. So
It does. And it feels special that you told us that you finished a free journal. And
Yeah.
now you get a journal for free.
look at that.
You got another free journal to finish.
Another free journal you got to do. Everyone, have a really good weekend. Have a safe weekend. If you missed it, go back and watch the beans that we spilled earlier in this live stream about the Galaxy of Astoria because they are big. That journal is going to be amazing. We will see you next.
I want to do one hypothetical thing really fast.
Oh, go ahead.
I want to paint a picture for you guys. I want you guys to like imagine this with me.
Let's do it.
It's December 31st. Nick and I are live streaming. We won't be in this room because we won't live here at that point. But
Sad.
we'll be live streaming. And we're going to talk about our 100,000 number. And they're going to be like, oh, man, we missed 100,000 by 52. And we're going to say, no, we didn't. Because we gave away a journal every week this year. And we're going to hit the 100,000. And we're all going to be like, oh, no way. That's crazy. But yeah, that's what's going to happen. That'd be really cool, actually. If we were 52 short.
That'd be amazing.
And the free journal Friday set us over the top.
Can you imagine that?
Wild.
Beautiful. All right.
Anyways, have a great weekend, everybody.
Have a good weekend.